Learn English through stories. The Fairy Princess. Once upon a time, there was a kingdom ruled by a humble king, Charles and Queen Mary. Fairies gave the family of the king magical powers. Sometime later, the royal family was blessed with a beautiful baby girl. On the day of the little girl's birth, the god fairy visited her and blessed her with the powers of fairy. To this, Queen Mary and King Charles rejoiced, and the queen said, "I am so lucky to be the mother of a fairy princess." The royal parents gave their daughter the name Jasmine. Princess Jasmine was a bright child from her childhood days. She was excellent in her studies, understood logic well, and did everything perfectly. While growing up, she used to give suggestions to the king in the court, so the verdicts were just. She also used her fairy powers for good causes. Everything was good, and people were happy. The years passed by. Soon, the little princess grew into a gorgeous young fairy princess. Now, it was time for her to get married to a suitable boy.
The fairy king started looking for a suitable partner for his girl. Princes from all around the world wanted to marry Princess Jasmine because of her status and magical powers. However, the princess' father wanted to marry his daughter to the best person, so he took his time. One day, Princess Jasmine disappeared from her palace without any clue. The king and queen got frantic and shattered. The queen stopped eating and got sick because she was totally heartbroken in the absence of her daughter.
However, the fairy king did not lose hope. He ordered all of his best fairies to come to the palace for a meeting. The king ordered, "I have requested all of you fairies to search for Princess Jasmine. I am sure if we look with enough determination, we will find her." Unfortunately, the princess were nowhere to be found. 2 days later, Hyder, a young magician, visited the king's court and offered his help in finding the princess. "Your Highness, I believe I can be a great help to you in finding Princess Jasmine. Allow me to search for her," he requested the king. The king could take every help he could at that time, so he allowed him. Hyder, the young magician, has a magical mirror which used to show the whereabouts of a person. When he searched for the princess in the mirror, he saw that Princess Jasmine had been taken away by the cruel wizard Jafar. Jafar, the wizard, hid the princess in his castle because he wanted to marry her. "Your Highness, the princess has been abducted by Jafar, the wizard. Please do not worry. I will soon find her and bring her home," the magician reassured the king. Soon, Hyder found the location of the cruel wizard's castle and set out to save the princess. He entered the castle secretly. Abracadabra, abracadabra, turn into a cat. He turned the Jafar into a cat using his magic wand and spell. He rescued the princess immediately. Princess Jasmine fell in love with him at first sight and thanked the magician. After rescuing the fairy princess, Hyder locked the cat in a cage and brought the princess back safely to the kingdom. "Here is the princess, Your Highness. I completed my promise." "I deeply thank you, Magician Hyder," thanked the king. The king was very happy and impressed by the magician's valor and smartness. He ordered Princess Jasmine to marry the magician as a token of gratitude to Hyder. After that, Princess Jasmine and Hyder married and lived happily ever after.